To Tales with Zara, please like and subscribes.
The village unfolds like a timeless painting, its essence rooted in tradition and virtue. In the heart of the village, life unfolds with a rhythm of tradition. The simplicity and virtue shine in every glance, every interaction. In the heart of the village square, young women gather, their laughter a vibrant melody against a backdrop of unspoken expectations. Their cheerful murmur belies the heavy weight of marriage and the preservation of purity that hangs in the air. The air is thick with unspoken expectations, the weight of marriage and the preservation of their purity hanging heavy in the air. Isabella strides into Ashbourne, her luggage in tow, a beacon of modernity against the rustic backdrop. Her attire and confident demeanor stand out starkly among the conservative villagers, foreshadowing a cultural collision. The villagers cast curious glances, their faces etched with a mixture of surprise and suspicion as Isabella passes. The flickering firelight casts a warm glow on Isabella, surrounded by villagers in the cozy inn. Isabella vividly recounts tales of London, painting a picture of bustling streets and newfound liberties. The villagers' young women listen with wide-eyed wonder, their hearts filled with dreams of a life beyond their tranquil village. Once thriving farmlands now bear witness to a devastating decline as crops wither and livestock succumb to an unknown fate. An ominous illness sweeps through the village, casting a pall of fear and despair over the once harmonious community of Ashbourne. The tranquility of Ashbourne is shattered as the unexplained calamity spreads, leaving the villagers in a state of panic and uncertainty. In the oracle's chamber, villagers gather, their faces a canvas of worry, seeking solace in the dimly lit sanctuary. The oracle, eyes sealed, speaks with a voice resonating from the depths of time, filling the chamber with an eerie, ancient presence. A chilling prophecy descends upon the room, its weight heavy with the impending doom. Only the sacrifice of a pure maiden can lift the curse. The room falls into stunned silence, the chilling words of the oracle hanging in the air like a shroud. In the vibrant village square, anticipation hangs heavy as villagers proudly showcase their daughters for the purity test. Each step forward, a dance of hope and apprehension. Each daughter, a vision of youthful innocence, steps into the spotlight, faces mirroring a complex blend of eagerness and concealed fears. The air crackles with unspoken tension, each breath held in collective suspense as the ancient ritual unfolds before their eyes. In the grand hall, the oracle stands bathed in ethereal light, the sacred pendant radiating a divine glow as they declare, only one of true virtue can retrieve it. One by one, the village girls step forward, their faces alight with hope, only to be met with failure as the pendant remains beyond their grasp. Even the daughters of the village elder, usually exuding confidence, falter in their attempt, casting a shadow of doubt over the assembly. A palpable wave of doubt and suspicion surges through the villagers, their hushed murmurs growing louder with each failed attempt, threatening to shatter the hall's solemnity. In the dimly lit village meeting, worry etches deep lines on the faces of huddled villagers as the shadow of suspicion falls upon Isabella. The air crackles with accusation as fingers point towards Isabella, the outsider from London, now branded as the harbinger of their misfortune. The failed purity test looms like a specter, its implications hanging heavy as the villagers grapple with fear and blame. In the heart of the village garden, Isabella extends opulent gifts, igniting a spark of both gratitude and hidden intrigue among the village girls. Isabella's allure weaves a subtle web, as the exchange of gifts masks the promise of secret rendezvous, and the tender affections ignite a dangerous flame. Eleanor, the village elder's cherished daughter, finds herself irresistibly drawn into Isabella's enigmatic world, succumbing to a magnetic pull. In the dimly lit village inn, Eleanor speaks of Isabella, her voice a hushed whisper, her eyes gleaming with envy and longing. Eleanor softly laments, Isabella, she has everything. The finest silks, the most charming suitors. The attention is intoxicating. Eleanor's words hang in the air, a tempting seed planted in fertile ground. The allure of luxury and admiration begins to weave its spell, drawing more young women into its silken web. Under the shroud of night, Isabella orchestrates clandestine meetings, her silhouette a harbinger of hidden desires. Her influence burgeons with each secret rendezvous, a silent testament to the growing moral decay that festers within the village. The air thickens with unspoken desires, each encounter weaving a darker thread into the village's once pure tapestry. Inside the village homes, young girls mirror the London guests' grace and style, their whispers hinting at burgeoning freedoms. In hushed tones, they murmur about the winds of change sweeping through their community, a quiet revolution taking root in their hearts. A subtle rebellion blossoms within the heart of the community as traditions are questioned and new paths are envisioned. Under the relentless sun, cracked earth and withered landscapes paint a grim portrait of drought-stricken desolation. As a dreadful fever sweeps through the village, despair etches itself onto the faces of the villagers, deepening the shadow of calamity. Driven by despair, the people return to the oracle, their last beacon of hope in a world consumed by suffering. In the oracle's chamber, shadows dance around her as she pronounces a severe decree, her voice resonating with ancient wisdom. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the oracle reveals. The gods are enraged by the community's betrayal of its sacred traditions. In a chilling pronouncement, the oracle declares, only the sacrifice of an untouched maiden can restore balance. The oracle's words hang heavy in the air as she delivers the final blow. The stakes are raised even higher. In the resplendent grand hall, a solemn decree rings out, compelling every young woman to face another divine trial. The grand hall is filled with silent despair as the weight of repeated failures crushes the hopes of the young women. The narrator somberly states, the truth can no longer be denied, virtue has been forsaken. In the heart of the village meeting, Isabella, the outsider, becomes the focal point of accusing glares. A suffocating silence descends as the village elders, their faces masks of grim determination, unite in a chilling decision. The weight of the impending judgment crushes Isabella as the narrator declares, Isabella will bear the burden of atonement. In the dimly lit elder's home, resentment festers as Isabella faces a tribunal of accusatory eyes. Accusations fly like poisoned darts as Elder One declares, you have poisoned our village, Isabella. The air thickens with despair as Elder Two laments. The crops have failed, the river is dry. This is your doing. In a crescendo of condemnation, Elder Three proclaims, your strange ways have brought this curse upon us. Isabella stands defiant amidst the storm of blame, her expression a mask of weariness and resolve. At the edge of the ancient woods, Isabella, the sacred chalice clutched tight, stands as a beacon of fragile hope amidst the villagers' silent dread. The chalice, a vessel of ancient power, gleams under the watchful gaze of a village caught between hope and despair. Her fate, a delicate balance, hangs suspended, a plea whispered to the gods for mercy in the face of the unknown. Isabella steps into the ancient woods, where the weight of her past casts long shadows upon her path. The vast and foreboding forest whispers tales of isolation and danger. With every step, Isabella confronts the isolation and peril that lie hidden within the ancient woods. In the heart of a darkened forest, Isabella is lost, the moon's faint glow barely illuminating her path, as shadows play tricks on her weary eyes. Haunted by her past actions, Isabella seeks solace against a gnarled tree, her face a canvas of deep regret and sorrow. In a moment of anguished self-reflection, Isabella's voice breaks the silence. How did I get here? What have I done? Each step is a stark reminder of the irreversible path she has tread. At the sacred altar, Isabella arrives as the cold dawn air bites, her breath a visible testament to her desperate plea. Kneeling in supplication, Isabella's bowed head and clasped hands beseech the heavens, a silent promise of devotion etched upon her face. As the first rays of sunlight kiss her face, Isabella's lips move in fervent prayer, her heart laid bare to the sacred spirits. With heartfelt sincerity, Isabella whispers, "O sacred spirits, I beg for forgiveness." She fervently asks, "Grant redemption to our village, and let peace return to our hearts." Ashbourne basks in the golden embrace of a new dawn, its fields reborn, and the chilling grip of sickness loosen. Though serenity graces the land, a haunting uncertainty lingers over Isabella's destiny, casting a shadow on the village's hard-won peace. The village finds tranquility, but Isabella's fate is in the air. Sunlight floods the elders' home, yet shadows of worry deepen the lines on the elders' faces. In a somber decision they decide that she cannot return to the village as a reminder of the perils of straying from virtue. Isabella's fate hangs, suspended in the balance, her future shrouded in uncertainty. Before the ancient shrine, Isabella stands as a solitary figure, embodying a living testament to Ashbourne's tragic downfall. Sentenced to 12 years of solitude, her presence casts a long shadow over the sacred ground, forever bound to the echoes of the past. The shrine looms behind her, a silent witness to her penance, its weathered stones whispering tales of a world forever changed. Ashbourne, scarred by recent events, fiercely embraces tradition and closes its doors to outsiders. The once welcoming village now stands as a fortress, its moral values reinforced with unwavering resolve. The lasting impact of Isabella's actions casts a long shadow, forever altering the fabric of Ashbourne. From her modest dwelling, Isabella gazes upon the village, a panorama of memories, lost innocence, and the hard-won grace of redemption. Her eyes reflect a poignant blend of sorrow and newfound resolve, bearing witness to the enduring power of reflection and contemplation. The scene is a tableau of quiet strength and enduring hope, leaving an indelible mark on the heart. The village square, once a haven of fellowship, now radiates an unsettling air of suspicion as wary eyes scrutinize every stranger. An invisible wall of distrust now fortifies the village, its inhabitants clinging to tradition as a refuge from the encroaching outside world. The square, once a symbol of unity, now stands as a testament to a community gripped by fear and isolation. In the heart of humble village homes, families gather, their faces illuminated by the warm, comforting glow of hearth fires. Whispered tales of Isabella and Ashbourne's brush with oblivion weave through generations, a shared saga of deliverance and lingering trepidation. The saga of Isabella transforms into a somber lesson, forever imprinted upon the village's memory, a stark admonition of honor's frailty and temptation's crushing power. Amidst the tranquil village, life unfolds with a newfound caution. As the villagers embrace tradition, the specter of Isabella's fate lingers, a somber reminder of the past's harsh lessons. The woods come alive as Isabella steps into Ashbourne, her vibrant spirit a stark contrast to the ancient trees. Her modern ideas shimmer in her eyes, reflecting a world beyond the village's hidden paths. In this flashback, the audience sees the initial spark that ignited her journey in Ashbourne. In the heart of the village inn, Isabella, a vision of radiant life, enthralls a circle of village girls with tales of London. The fireplace light casts a warm glow on their faces, each word painting vivid pictures of a world beyond their own, igniting dreams of far-off lands. Isabella's stories ignited a spark, a yearning for something beyond the confines of their village. In the sun-drenched village garden, Isabella, with a radiant smile, bestows gifts upon the village girls, a gesture that belies a creeping influence. The gifts, symbols of generosity, subtly weave a web of dependence, marking the first tendrils of corruption snaking through the village's moral fabric. Beneath the veneer of kindness, Isabella's actions herald the village's descent, a slow erosion of innocence masked by sweet smiles and deceptive gestures. In the dimly lit elder's home, flickering candlelight casts eerie shadows, amplifying the unspoken fears etched on the faces of the village elders. As shadows lengthen, the elders murmur amongst themselves, their hushed voices heavy with concern over the village's unsettling transformation and Isabella's growing power. The air thickens with unspoken anxieties, mirroring the growing threat Isabella poses to their once peaceful village. Under the merciless sun, the lifeblood of the village begins to wane, a parched riverbed mirroring the fading hope of its people. The once vibrant river now lays bare, its exposed bed a stark testament to the innocence lost and purity forsaken. With each receding wave, the river whispers a haunting tale of a calamity that threatens to engulf the village in despair. In the oracle's chamber, the air crackles with dramatic tension as she unveils a chilling prophecy. The oracle's face, etched with concern, takes center stage as she delivers a message that will forever change the course of destiny. Her words echo, emphasizing the gravity of the situation and the desperate need for a sacrifice to appease the looming shadows. In the grand hall, slow motion captures the girls failing the purity test, their faces reflecting deep shame. Despair visibly spreads among the villagers, underscoring the profound impact of the girls' failure. The hall is filled with an overwhelming sense of disappointment and sorrow. In the heart of the village meeting, raw emotions ignite as anger flares, resentment twists, and desperation permeates the air as the villagers confront Isabella. Accusations hang heavy, each word a sharp blade cutting through the tense atmosphere of the night. The emotional weight of their collective sentiment bears down, amplifying the intensity of their accusations. Isabella, with a face etched with fear and resignation, is led towards the ominous edge of the woods, each step echoing her impending doom. From Isabella's perspective, the dark, imposing woods loom ever closer, symbolizing the unknown horrors that await her. The scene unfolds, immersing the audience in Isabella's harrowing experience, every rustle of leaves and snap of twigs amplifying the terror. Ancient woods loom, their gnarled branches clawing at the sky, as Isabella ventures deeper into their ominous embrace. Eerie visuals and disquieting sound effects amplify Isabella's isolation, casting a pall of vulnerability over her solitary journey. The woods become a labyrinth of shadows and whispers, each step taken by Isabella echoing with a sense of foreboding and inescapable danger. In the dense forest, shadows waltz among the trees, morphing into grotesque figures that mirror Isabella's torment. Distorted reflections shimmer in the puddles, mirroring Isabella's internal struggle. The air hangs heavy with unspoken regrets, a palpable weight pressing down on Isabella as she navigates the dark woods. Before the ancient altar, Isabella kneels as dawn's first light casts a golden glow, her clasped hands a testament to years of unspoken burdens. In a moment of raw vulnerability, tears stream down Isabella's face, each drop reflecting the weight of her past and the glimmer of a hopeful future. Her voice, a soft whisper against the vast silence, carries the fervent hope for redemption, echoing through the sacred grounds. The air hangs heavy with the scent of incense and the unspoken pleas of generations, creating an ethereal atmosphere around Isabella's moment of reckoning. In an ethereal moment, Isabella's prayer signifies a pivotal juncture, her earnest remorse a beacon for a brighter future. The fields burst forth with renewed life, and the village is resurrected to its past splendor, embodying the potency of forgiveness and the promise of rebirth. The village is restored to its former glory, symbolizing the power of forgiveness and the possibility of renewal. This provides a sense of hope and resolution. Bathed in the kaleidoscope glow of stained glass windows, the elders gather around a solemn table, their faces canvases of deep concern. In hushed tones, they debate Isabella's fate, their voices heavy with the somber weight of a decision that echoes through the hallowed halls. The air hangs thick with the gravity of their choice, a lasting reminder of the moral tightrope they walk in the name of balance. From the shrine, Isabella's sorrowful gaze sweeps over the village, a poignant reflection of lost innocence and the faint hope of redemption. Her eyes, pools of regret, hint at the temptations she has faced and the price she has paid. In this solitary moment, the story's themes converge, encapsulating a bittersweet farewell to what was and a tentative embrace of what might be. In the village square, children's laughter dances on the air, shadowed by a lingering awareness of Isabella's haunting tale. Their innocent games are subtly tinged with caution, a quiet echo of the past reverberating through their youthful exuberance. The enduring impact of Isabella's story etches itself into the very fabric of their childhood, shaping their understanding of a world touched by sorrow and resilience. In the heart of village homes, families gather, their faces illuminated by the flickering hearth fires, as Isabella's haunting story fills the night with a blend of reverence and fear. Whispers of Isabella's fate echo through the room, a cautionary tale of tradition's grip and virtue's perilous path. The legend of Isabella hangs heavy in the air, a stark reminder of the consequences that lurk beyond the boundaries of virtue. Ashbourne stands as a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the fragility of honor. Each stone and timber whispers tales of a community forever, marked by the echoes of the past. The village's transformation etches itself into the landscape, a lasting image of resilience and sorrow. A solitary traveler approaches Ashbourne, once a haven of warmth, now a fortress of icy suspicion. Behind drawn curtains and shadowed doorways, the villagers observe with wary eyes, their faces masks of unspoken distrust. The air hangs heavy with unspoken distrust, a palpable barrier that cuts through the heart of Ashbourne. In the heart of village homes, elders gather as flickering candlelight casts long shadows across faces etched with wisdom and resolve. Their deliberate words echo through the room, each syllable a testament to the enduring power of tradition and the solemn vow to never forget the lessons of the past. In their collective determination, a sacred promise is made. The unique way of life must be preserved, its flame kept burning bright against the encroaching darkness of forgetfulness. Under the vast sky, the farmlands now thrive with meticulous care, embodying the village's resurgence and devotion to time-honored traditions. The scene paints a vivid portrait of transformation, where each carefully tilled field tells a story of renewal and commitment. Within the oracle's chamber, her guidance now commands greater reverence, as the village clings to tradition with unwavering obedience. The oracle's pronouncements resonate deeply, each word a beacon of tradition in a world yearning for guidance. In the hushed reverence of the chamber, the villagers embody unwavering obedience, their eyes reflecting a profound respect for the oracle's ancient wisdom. In the grand hall, village girls gather, their youthful eyes reflecting a blend of innocence and curiosity. They are taught the importance of virtue and the lurking shadows of temptation, reinforcing the village's time-honored values. The air is heavy with tradition, a silent vow to safeguard future generations from the calamities of the past. This scene underscores the village's unyielding dedication to preventing the recurrence of past tragedies. The sacred altar emerges as a profound symbol of atonement and rebirth, silently echoing the promise of absolution and renewal to the villager. The sacred altar emerges as a profound symbol of atonement and rebirth, silently echoing the promise of absolution and renewal to the villagers. The villagers gather around the altar, their faces reflecting a mix of remorse and hopeful anticipation, embodying the possibility of spiritual transformation. Isabella's dwelling stands as a sanctuary of introspection, silently echoing the heavy toll of lost innocence and the resilient strength of redemption. The shrine serves as a potent reminder of Isabella's poignant tale. The camera glides gently across the village, revealing a picturesque vista of serenity and tranquility. Yet beneath this idyllic facade lurks a subtle undercurrent of caution. The village stands as a testament to change, its beauty tinged with the silent echoes of a tumultuous past, as if nature itself remembers the trials it has endured. In this final glimpse of Ashbourne, the village whispers stories of transformation, resilience, and the enduring spirit of its people, leaving a lasting impression on the heart. In the heart of the village, a new generation gathers under the watchful eyes of the night, their faces painted with the dance of firelight. As the night deepens, the elder's voice weaves a tale of Isabella, a legend reborn in the whispers of the wind and the hearts of the listeners. In rapt attention, the villagers' eyes reflect a blend of wonder and reverence, each face a canvas of anticipation as Isabella's story unfolds. The night air crackles with the weight of history as it reminds them. This reiterates the importance of storytelling and memory. As dawn's gentle light bathes the village, a sense of hope dawns, yet the echoes of yesterday linger in the air. The village awakens with the promise of a fresh start, while the weight of past trials casts a somber shadow. In the village, a young girl's face mirrors the echoes of Isabella's tale, a tapestry of curiosity, fear, and reverence for the ancient ways. Ashbourne, once a haven of tranquility, now stands as a testament to honor's fragility and redemption's enduring strength. The panoramic view encapsulates the essence of the story, where beauty and fragility intertwine in the heart of Ashbourne. As the camera pulls back, the landscape echoes the story's themes, revealing the delicate balance between light and shadow, peace and turmoil.